It's not about you. It's about the shoes.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka Shorty C94, back at you again with another Shorty Sneaker Rotations. Alright, now on Sunday, we wore these. These are the Nike Air Force One Low 07 LX. This pair is a recent thrift find. These are from 2023. These are the 50 years of hip hop. So on the inside of the tongue here, it's got 8/11/73. That was the date of the barbecue where hip hop was born. You've got Nike right here, 50 years of hip hop. You've got Nike branding here. You've got a parental advisory type logo on the inside here, and you've got an aged midsole. I added these fat laces. These fat laces are actually from Converse, but hey, they work. You got your muted air right here. Definitely one of my best thrift finds of this year. Only downside to these is they don't have the hang tag. So on Monday I wore, this is a new addition to the collection. It's these. These are the Converse Omega Trainer. This pair is from 2025. Just a really nice colorway. You got Converse branding here and here. I do like the reach for the stars right here. That was one of Converse's slogans in the 70s and 80s, mainly 80s. You got an oversized star chevron here. You know, got your bottom. You know, just a nice shoe. I mean, this is mainly a colorway cop. I really like this colorway here. It's suede. It kind of looks denim, but it's not. Definitely a nice pair. Then on Tuesday, we broke out an all-time classic. These are the Nike Air Jordan 8. This is the playoff edition. You know, this is the last retro from 2023. You see it's got all the toolings of an Air Jordan 8, crisscross straps. I did have the Aquas back in 1993. Shout out to my parents. But yeah, it's got Nike Air branding, the colorful, you know, sock liner, the chenille patch tongue, 23 on the strap. These were a thrift find. I found these on my birthday in 2023, which was only 2 months after they came out at Plato's Closet in South Point. South Point is Durham. So definitely a good wear. A little bit of dirt right here, but you know, definitely love these. A historic shoe. You know, much as y'all see me in Converse, you know, I'm always gonna be a Jordan guy, a Nike guy. Love these. So on Wednesday, we broke out another classic. We broke out these. These are the Air Griffey 1, the black freshwater colorway. It's another OG colorway like the 8s I just showed y'all. These are from 1996. This is the very first retro of it from 2011. I was working for Sneaker Villa, or Villa joined the movement during this time, and it was like Griffey heaven. All people wanted was Griffeys. People were buying Griffeys more than they were buying Jordans. So these were definitely a moment. You know, you got your Nike swoosh here. You got your swoosh here. A little, need to clean off this nubuck a little bit right quick. You know, you've got your red swoosh here. There is no more Nike branding on the inside. This is also a thrift find from the Goodwill. I found these in November and they were $25, which was interesting because this was like a month before they re-released, because these just came back out in December. What's interesting about these too is I have a number of these in my storage, but I've never had this color. So this was the only OG colorway that I never had. I have the white, black, and green one, you know, the regular freshwater. I have the white, blue, and Volt, but I never had these. So definitely a joy to have these, and for them to be thrifted, it's like the icing on the cake or the cherry on top. So Thursday, we broke out another classic. We broke out these. These are the Larry Bird weapon, Converse weapon. This pair is from 2 years ago when they first started retroing the weapon. I love this shoe. I've bought 7 pairs of this shoe in this colorway. One that I wear the most, it is a size 12. So it's a little roomy, but I love these. I've worn these so much, this pair. So, but I have so many pairs of them that I do keep a pair of these in my car, you know, in case of an emergency. So, but this is the pair I wear that I keep in my apartment. So, absolutely love these. You got your Converse branding here. You got your Y bar, star chevron, Converse branding here, Converse branding on the bottom, and then you've got Converse weapon on the top. So, definitely a classic. All right, so for Friday, we broke out these. This is one of my favorite pair of Chucks. It may still be my favorite pair of Chucks. This pair is the Converse in collaboration with Product Red. This is the 100 Artists series. This is pair number 12 out of 100, a collaboration with Dr. Romanelli. And the Chuck is made with laser band-aids all over them. You got the Dr. Romanelli logo right here. You got your Chuck patch right here. And then the best part of this shoe is all of the decoration on the insole where it's supposed to look like the insides of the human body. You've got the Converse red, you know, mission statement right there. Just a beautiful shoe. You got your all-star license plate. I've had these since 2011. So I had these way before I started working for Converse. You know, these Chucks have been with me through a lot, you know, and I just absolutely love them. This is a pair that if I saw another pair for the low, even though when I see these, they're usually hundreds of dollars at this point, I would get another pair just to have because I like these that much. But this was my pair for Friday. And lastly, for Saturday, we broke out these. The Converse Aero Jam. I wore the white pair maybe a week or two ago, so I figured why not wear the black pair. I like the white pair more than these, but this pair just seems to be a little harder to come by for some reason. It's an OG colorway from 1993, and this pair came out at the end of 2013. Some pairs had the two, some pairs didn't. My pair doesn't. You know, you've got Aero Jam here. This is where the React Juice used to be back in the day. You got your Cons branding on the Velcro part of the straps. You've got Cons branding here, Cons branding here. Unlike the white pair, there's no, you know, branding or anything on the inside. You got a little bit of design right there. I've never noticed until just now. But yeah, I absolutely love these. These are straight 1993. I feel like I'm in 7th grade seeing these again, you know what I'm saying, and being able to wear them, have them. I didn't have them back then. I was just trying to get the 8s. But, you know, absolutely love these as well. So, thank you for watching. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.